Mark, is this in any way a kind of a hometown gig? It's local-ish, isn't it?
It's pretty close.
But we are mainland, and you're quite passionate about the Isle of Wight.
I love the island. I'm an islander, born and bred. But I love the south coast, so this comes well within the remit. And it was lovely coming down in the bus today, down the A3, along the M27. And here we are. And I have to say, it's a lovely festival. I've been sort of looking around at the people today, and it's really, really sweet and family-fied, and a fantastic lineup of artists too. I think you should be very proud.
So, what do you like about the festival? It's the atmosphere, as you say, the family-friendly nature.
Yeah, always. And the thing that I love about festivals is that people are there for the same thing. They want to have a lovely time with their families or without their families. They want to enjoy the music, and they're there to listen to all kinds of music. So it's a very unpartisan crowd. And if the band's on its game, you can really pick up a lot of new followers, which is always a good thing.
Yeah. And so does that affect how you choose your set list? Do you do a different set for a festival?
Well, this is a 90-minute set, so we've stuck in a few extra songs that we don't normally do, because it depends. Last weekend was 45 minutes, and tomorrow is a 60-minute set that we're playing in Holland, so you have to sort of chop it around a bit. But we have this sort of this 90-minute set that we choose from, and then we drop songs as necessary. But otherwise, this is the set that we're playing through this summer, and it's really an extension of the Eternity tour that we played last year in 2018 on tour. And it seemed little point in changing it around because people enjoyed it so much. And many of the people here tonight won't have heard us play these songs, so it's all good.
So, festival circuit this summer. What's next?
Well, next year we have some very exciting projects. I'm looking forward to playing in March at the Royal London Palladium with the BBC Concert Orchestra, and we'll be playing a lot of our catalogue, considerably more songs actually. We'll be playing 20 songs, but with the BBC Orchestra. So there'll be sort of different arrangements of those songs so that we can, facilitate the fact we've got these wonderful musicians playing with us that night.
So how did that come about?
It just invited by Lewis Carney, the BBC Radio 2 controller, who saw us at Cheltenham Jazz Festival this year and thought that we'd, be sort of ideal material, which is very flattering.
Have you ever played with an orchestra before?
Yeah. And funnily enough, at the Prince's Trust rock concert, 1987, Sir George Martin was conducting the Birmingham Philharmonic Orchestra, and that was great to play with those guys. And I did something with Nigel Kennedy at the BBC Coventry big weekend last year, once again with the BBC Concert Orchestra actually, and of course Nigel Kennedy, and that was wonderful to do. And I've done some shows around Europe with an outfit called Night of the Proms, and that's a very serious affair. It's a 70-piece orchestra, 40-piece choir, and you get it's lovely to hear your songs, but with a classical arrangement.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting thing.
That must keep you on your toes as well.
Well, the thing is, I know the songs. It's those guys that
don't.
Yeah, there's those guys that but they just read it all off the paper, and it's really down to how good the arrangements are and what arrangers you use. So that's the next project for me, is getting my head around who I can get to arrange some of the songs that I'll choose for next year's show. And this September we've got a nice show at the O2 on September 7th, and then September 27th we're actually doing a session at Abbey Road, once again with the BBC Concert Orchestra, but this time playing Beatles songs, which that will keep me on my toes. That will. It certainly will.
Good. Well, thank you very much for your time, and we're delighted to have you here.
Thank you so much for having us. Like I said, it's a lovely festival, so I hope everybody enjoys it tonight.